All right, I want to talk about this. Hello, and welcome to another Superhero Speak rant. I'm your host, Dave. This really isn't me complaining about anything this week. This is me more being curious about something. So, of course, we got the new Deadpool Wolverine trailer this week, the second one, and this one was more Wolverine focused than Deadpool, which I think was a good thing because, again, this movie is called Wolverine and Deadpool. I'm sorry, Deadpool and Wolverine. It's not Deadpool 3, so I feel like it's gonna be equally both their movies. Obviously, we're getting a Wolverine who's very damaged, more so in this movie, and he's dealing with some stuff. But, of course, with this movie being coming out, and of course, with this new trailer, and we get a lot of new footage in this trailer, it quickly becomes speculation about the movie. The nerd community is all up in arms, not up in arms, but talking about this quite a bit, talking about especially the portal scene. Obviously, you saw the clip art in the beginning. It's right there. We get a scene at the end of the trailer with Wolverine and Deadpool jumping through a portal, which is visually most definitely a uh, sorcerer portal created with a sling ring. Marvel is very consistent with their imagery in the movies. If they establish this is what a sling ring portal looks like, it's always going to look like that with the gold stuff fizzing off the ends of the portal. So of course, everyone's been talking about that, and everyone's been talking about where are they going, and that's an important question. But I think people are missing a bigger question. Bigger question in my mind is who created the portal and why did they create the portal? So there's obviously the first trailer shows Paradox recruiting Deadpool, which is bothering me a lot because the more I think about it, because they stopped arresting variants in the TVA with the season 2 Loki season 2. So why all of a sudden is Paradox basically arresting Deadpool and forcing him to go on a mission. Like, doesn't really make sense based on where we left the TVA in season 2 of Loki. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, um, why did Deadpool recruit Wolverine to help him in whatever this is? Because let's be honest, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like Deadpool's style. At least, I mean, obviously, we're missing something. Usually, Deadpool has gotten help, but a lot of times after he has failed a first attempt at something. But regardless, the other thing I wanted to point out, two things I want to point out. The first is right before we see them jumping into the portal, we see them jumping off a platform towards the portal. This scene right here, and as it's clearly indicated here, Cassandra Nova is standing behind them as they jump off this platform into the portal. She's just standing there. She's not chasing them. She's not looking menacing. She's just standing there as they jump. So, did she create the portal for them? Which I don't think that's ever been she's never been to have that ability in the comics. But again, they change things in the movies all the time. There's a chance she did, but I also don't think she did. I'm not sure why I don't think she did, but yeah, in my brain I just can't comprehend that she created the portal, but she wants them to go through it. And again, sorry, the speculation here is the big one that everyone keeps saying and they're like all excited about is they're jumping through it to go to the end game battle, the big battle at the end of Endgame with all of the heroes. Nah, I don't think so. It doesn't make sense at this point. It doesn't make sense for a couple reasons. The first one being that those sling ring portals don't jump through dimensions, don't jump through different timelines. They only transport you to from a location in wherever you are, whatever universe you're in. And so, oh my goodness, sorry. So obviously, that's not what that is. Because I'm not even going to point out in the MCU it's consistent because in Multiverse of Madness, uh, our good friend Doctor Strange needed American Chavez his ability with the portals to jump through dimensions. So, and that's why they brought her in, and that made sense in that movie. So that means that this is not they're not jumping to another dimension. The speculation is that they're in the void in these scenes as well. I'm not sure that's true though. In the background, does look like it does look like the void, but different. So I don't know. Part of me doesn't think it's the void. Part of me thinks this is what's left of Wolverine's universe that he was taken from. And here's the thing. I feel like Paradox hires him hires Deadpool, quote unquote hires Deadpool, tells him to recruit this Wolverine to help him out, and they go and then send them he sends them after Cassandra Nova in wherever she's at because for some reason he needs her eliminated. And then whatever battle takes place, they realize like that's not right. Someone opens the portal, and where they're actually going is the TVA to confront Paradox. That is my guess. And here's the thing too that also is bothering me. Where is Morbius? Like it's been speculated, it's been said. We have nothing. I don't think I've seen anything that confirms it that Owen Wilson is in this movie as Morbius. So why isn't he hiring uh Deadpool? Why isn't he like doing this? Why is it Paradox? And they did set up the concept of rogue TVA agents in this Loki season 2. And spoiler alert, the footage that was released at CinemaCon, obviously I haven't seen it, but I've heard it described. Paradox keeps talking about sacred timelines in the movie, or in the movie when he's recruiting Deadpool. So there are no more secret timelines. Remember, Loki's sitting in that chair with all the branches, and he's acting like a loom to keep all the branches going. So that also makes me feel like he's Paradox is the actual villain in this movie. He's hiring um, Deadpool to help him do something where he can then take back over the TVA and they can get back to one sacred timeline. So yeah, that's my guess. If that idea fits really well with the multiverse saga that we're currently in, and I think that's what's really going on in that scene. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in those comments down below. Do you think I am completely off that that's really what this movie's about? That's what really is going on here? Um, or do you think I'm right? You know, Paradox is actually going to end up being the villain by the end of the movie. Um, so yeah, that's my thoughts. Again, please let me know what you think in the comments down below. And while you're here, if you're not already, please subscribe. Click that subscribe button. Click the bell for notifications. We go live every Sunday night and talk about this kind of stuff all the time. And also, please smash that like button. It really helps with the algorithm, helps get these videos out there, and we greatly appreciate it. And yeah, um, until then, until next time, as always, thanks for watching. Don't let your cape get caught in the door.